What's up, fellas? It's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, former NFL cornerback of the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints, and now I'm coaching you guys up. All right, so I got guys all over the world, man. So I want to let you know that I appreciate you guys for hitting me up through the email. If you have any questions, well, first of all, go through the whole channel. All right, I want you to watch every single video. I want you to apply that information, and let's get better. All right. Email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. If you have not gotten the programs yet, you definitely need it. You got to complete it, man. Look, it's June 9th, 2018. The football season is right around the corner. You don't want to be that guy who just starts training camp and you now, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get in shape or I'm trying to get my skills better. Man, you should have been doing that since the winter time. All right. Since last year. Now, if you just came to the page, make sure you watch all of the videos and let's get better. All right. All right, so we're going to go over some run support. All right, now here's what I recommend. Shout out to my boy Raj for putting me on. Go, man. You definitely need to get Game Pass, the NFL Game Pass, y'all. Because here's what you guys can do, and this goes for youth, high school, and college. Guys, now when I was in the NFL, I was playing for the Texans. We had cut ups. If I wanted a cut up of a film, I could go to the video guy and say, hey, can you give me a cut up of all Nnamdi Asomugha? So you guys may not know who that guy is. You definitely need to study his film. Especially you tall cornerbacks. Study his film. You got Darrelle Revis, who doesn't really play that much anymore. I think he was with the Chiefs this past year, but for the most part, he's not in his prime. But Nnamdi Asomugha, yo, you tall guys, yo, watch his game. You're gonna get better. But you guys go to get NFL Game Pass, and I'm gonna give you some guys who you should look at their technique wise, and see how they ball, and you're gonna get better. So let's watch this. I'm gonna play the clip, and then we're gonna talk about it. I noticed some high school guys. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I've seen high school guys do on this play. All right, Namdi is in the slot right now, but he's gonna motion over, so he's gonna become the point, and he's gonna be off. Now, let's talk about it first. Okay? Bam. It's going against LaDainian Tomlinson with the Chiefs. All right. If you notice, watch Namdi for the most part every time. Because I'm gonna tell you something about the Raiders, especially back then. I don't know what they're gonna do with John Gruden this year. But back then, man, they played man. I'm talking about they only played man. So notice he's usually over here playing corner. But he's corners over, which we used to call Connie, corners over. So he's gonna be in the slot. So depending on who you are, you may be in the slot a lot. You may be the nickel back or corners over. So if you watch Namdi, he's always usually on the outside. Now he's playing off right now. He's playing a little off. Sometimes he'll play up. He messed around with it, but he's always outside shade. So you slot guys, you guys who are playing in the slot, whether it's corners over, your nickel back, or safety coming up to play man, you're safe on the outside. So if he runs it over, look, you're in the outside shade, rally to it. Stay on his hip. Jet if if he's under, the best thing to do is make sure it's gonna like be not trailing, but you like following behind him so you don't get picked off. And then you can kind of undercut it. If he does a drag, you on him. Remember, you could possibly undercut it. You can undercut that because you got safety help over top. You want to be on him, but look, you cannot get beat outside because you're all alone out here. So if you notice, Namdi's usually always outside. Now he does his motion right here. And remember guys, as DBs, we're always thinking pass first. It's always pass first. So when we think run support, because I was just mentioning a video the other day about when I was helping out with the high school here, you know, we were in zone, we were in cover 3. Our cornerback was right here, and the quarterback did a rollout. He went deep, and my cornerback, for whatever reason, he was a young guy. He came up here trying to tackle the quarterback, man. So we got to think pass first. That's number one. All right. So now here's the thing about run support. Let's say we're playing off, which I don't really know why Namdi is in this area. If if you're not pressed, if you're playing off, you need to be so you can see more. You know what I mean? You're gonna at least be at 6, at least. But he's right here, but that's cool. It's whatever. But Namdi, immediately we see this guy go down to do what? Crack. So watch the flow. So that's something that you rep out over and over again. So here's the thing, and I showed a clip of me doing it. When I see this guy go down and crack, first of all, I'm gonna alert him. That's number one. I'm sorry. Look at the alignment. When he goes down in the motion, first you're gonna be the cornerback here is gonna be like motion, motion, motion. So now I see it. He comes down in the motion. I see how tight the split is right here. I'm immediately say, hey, alert for crack. Watch crack. All right. Now, depending on if you're in the league, you playing college ball, he may not be able to hear you, but still communicate as much as possible. He's gonna thank you for it. I remember I got chewed out in high school. I got chewed out in high school one time. Man. I was playing corner. It was embarrassing, man. I was playing corner and the guy just came down and I ain't say nothing. I just came off and made this big hit on the guy, and he knocked my boy out. It was my boy Chris Capel. He was playing linebacker. I mean, it was a crazy crackback. And the coach came on the field, grabbed my face mask, and was like cussing me out. And I'm like, yo, I made the tackle. I didn't get it. So I'm here to tell y'all right now. Alert these guys inside. Now, for you linebackers, I will say this. And I had some debates with my guys. When I played ball in the NFL, I remember the linebackers coaches getting on the linebackers and say, you should never let a receiver crack back on you. Or you should, meaning have your head on a swivel, feel this, feel this. And then blow him up. So when you're flowing, you're supposed to blow that dude up. No receiver's supposed to even want to mess with you. But come on. If you're not looking at it, if you're not aware, then anything can hit you. Anybody can rock you. So, but it's our duty to help him out, man. When we see this, when we feel this, when we see how tight this split is, it's an easier block for him. Hey, alert crack. Now, what are we thinking? Then our eyes can go upfield right here. So we're thinking pass first, then our eyes can go upfield. Now watch. So we wait just a second to see it unfolding. Now here's okay. Now this the next part. We got to pull and guard. So Namdi maybe 205, and Namdi's a big corner. Namdi like 6. I don't know. I think Namdi was like 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", and maybe 205, 195, whatever. He's not a big guy. This guy's 6'6", 6'5", 300 and something pounds. Are we gonna go chest to chest with this Joker? Is that smart? No, we don't need to do that because what he's gonna do is he's gonna throw us out the club. So you young guys may not know what that is. That's when a bouncer gets a hold of you and he's just gonna move you out of there. He's gonna throw you out the club. That's what we used to call it when we played ball. He's gonna throw you out the club. All right. Now, with that being said, what we want to do is we want to do what? What can we do? Chop him down. Chop him down. So you're gonna chop block. It's almost like you're gonna chop block him. All right. So what you're gonna do is outside thigh board. Okay. On his outside thigh board, you keep your head up and you basically drive your shoulder right into him, and the goal is to chop him down. Okay, what is all right? Let me show you right here. No, you be like, well, coach, he didn't make the tackle. Well, that's not really our job right here. I shouldn't say that. Let me digress from that. It would be great for us to make the tackle too, but we don't want to get washed out of there. So that's why we chop him down, and we possibly can create a pile where he has to jump over it or he has to cut back, which he just did. Okay? So we chop his big joker down and we make him cut it up. Why? Because we got 10 other guys flowing to the ball. And it's their duty. Everybody, we supposed to be swarming to the ball like a pack of wolves anyways. So really, once he makes that cutback, we should have our other guys come in and rock him and ear hole him right here, which we really don't. But, a 10, yeah, I mean, like I said, we really didn't rock him right here, but a 10-yard run is a lot better than a 40-yard run. And let me see. So let's go back. So let's go through it all again, all right? So we right here, you see another crack, come up, chop him down, cut him up, let our teammates make the play. So that is run support. That is great run support right there, okay? Again, when they're that tight, if I'm gonna press them, I need to press them usually. Well, that's we want to press the point right here because we had two receivers. We're corners over. Most likely we'll be pressed up. We always going to be outside shade in the slot, unless you're playing cover 2 man. Then you usually inside. We got our cornerback here. He's playing off. I get it. just I still don't like this no man's land right here. But shoot, Namdi's a man at the end of the day. But this is how you do run support right here, guys. You would look, my young guys, and this happens to older guys too. You do not want to let the run game get outside of you at the end of the day. So you cannot get pinned in. You will give up huge plays. This pisses off everybody when they have to run all the way out here because you didn't have your outside contained. And when I say contained, I ain't talking about just standing out here and getting washed out. You need to, hey, on these big jokers right here, create a pile. Make him so look, the next time he comes out here, when you do this correctly, he ain't gonna be coming out here so hard. He ain't gonna be coming out here like, oh, I'm gonna rock this cornerback. He's gonna be thinking about you knock his knees apart. He gonna be thinking about his knees, guys. I remember my defensive coordinator at the Saints used to say, look, when those offensive guys are concerned about their ankles and knees, they slow down and the ball usually comes out. Now, obviously, he's not a ball carrier, but he ain't gonna come around that corner coming with so much steam the next time. He's gonna be like, oh shoot, he's probably gonna come on knees. And then when you get him thinking that, that's when you pop him in the mouth. You put that shoulder right there when he comes out timid the next time, and then you look like a stud, but it's all mental. See that I'm teaching y'all more than just physical and stuff. Man, look, the game is mental. The game is chess, not checkers. Remember that. All right, so this is X's job. We cut him up. We just gotta make sure everybody's flowing to the ball. At the end of the day, everybody has to be flowing to that ball. But that's how you outside contain, especially with a pulling guard coming out there. Man, knock his knees into, man, bam, outside thigh board, make that running back cut up, create a pile, help us out. Because I'm gonna tell you what our my high school guys were doing at the beginning of the season, and it really kind of hurt us. I'm gonna show you what they will do. All right, instead of being aggressive right here, coming up the field and taking their knees out, they would just come up. They first of all, they wouldn't be aggressive. They would come up right here, stand straight up, and this big joker would just throw us out the club. We would just be ooh, all the way out here into the sideline. And then you got LaDainian Thomas, you got LT. All right, he coming out. He got more space out here, so now he can work with it. You know, he can work with it out here. Possibly stiff arm somebody and get another 30 yards. Nah, bruh. We're not having that. You gonna pay. That's how a little guy can make a big guy pay. Make him pay by going at his legs. Keep your head up. Create a pile. All right. So these, little things like this amount to a big, big game changers. All right. Keep working, man. Keep getting smarter. Increase your football IQ. Everybody should have NFL Game Pass. That's what I'm saying. You guys go back in 2009. 2010 and watch Darrelle Revis. Watch every single game of Darrelle Revis. Okay? Go to last year and watch every single game. Well, last year was 2017. So 2017, go back and watch every single game of Marcus Peters. Go back and watch every single game of Aqib Talib. Watch every single game of these guys, these top guys in the NFL. There's no excuses nowadays. I wish I had this. We didn't even have it. We had dial-up internet when I was playing. Okay? I want you guys to be the best, man. And there's a guy, I'm going to tell you something. There's a guy out there right now who doesn't think he's good enough watching my videos. Well, I'm here to tell you, man, if you put in the time, effort, and work, you can be good enough. And there's also a guy who thinks he's better than he really is. And you better get to work, man, because this game doesn't go to those guys. This game goes to the guys who grind every single day like it's their last. That's the only way you're going to make it, bottom line. Make sure you guys email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. We got all the programs, 101 Mastery. Every single cornerback in DB needs that. You got the mind and body training program, running program, how to go pro guide, catching series, punt and kick return is jam-packed with information. The time is now. It's June 9th, 2018. Where are you going to be? June 9th, 2019. Watch all the videos over and over and over again. Get it in your mind. Train your mindset. Train your body. And have emotional intelligence. And you better get that 4.0. You need a 4.0. High school guys. You need it. Peace.